As a gay man, you have spent years in shame, holding on to shame that never belonged to you. It belonged to somebody else. But as gay men, we've taken on that shame as our own, and we're holding on to that shame. And here today, I want to show you how you can destroy and burn off that shame. Glenn, Fotovib, welcome along, guys. Rodney, welcome along. Prithvivan, welcome along, champ. So if you struggle with shame, okay, this is going to help you. Now, shame is not something that people like talking about, right? You don't want to go around talking about shame because it's not sexy. But here's the sexy part. If you can heal and release the shame, you can actually help you create the body of your dreams, the love life you want, the income you want, the impact you want, the business, the career, the success, the freedom that you truly want. So, Michael, welcome along, champ. This is the deal, guys, is that when we hold on to shame, I'm going to first share with you guys a few shame stories that I held on to that didn't belong to me, to give you permission. See yourself in my story. How much are you holding on to shame? Okay? Lobia, welcome along. I had a lot of shame around my body, right? I didn't look good enough. I wasn't fit enough. I wasn't attractive enough. I was shamed for how I looked, right? I was called. I remember being on a playground and this girl just came up to me and I was like 7 or 8 and she just said to me like, "Hey, you're ugly." I was like, "Oh," right stab in the heart, right? I was pinched on my cheeks. I was a chubby kid. So many things, layers and layers and layers. I just piled it up. I remember going onto this dating site, okay? I think I was 16, 17 at the time. It had zero connection with gay men. It was my only way to connect. And I had this alias called Cute Boy Calvin or something. And someone specifically came out and messaged me and said, "There's nothing cute about you." Okay? Different messages, layers and layers of shame. And I held this all like, maybe Jared, this is you. You are ugly. You are unattractive. You're not fit. You're not good. Okay? It held me back. It held me back because I wasn't free to be myself. On the beach ride, I was always covering myself. I was trying to shrink myself, make myself as small as possible so that maybe people won't notice me. God forbid, please don't notice how unattractive, how out of shape, or how unfit I look, right? Scary. Seb, Shin, Ryan, Melty, welcome on, guys. Scary, right? So I hid myself. Okay? But what did it cost me? It costed me freedom. It meant that in every social interaction, there was this voice at the back of my mind going, "Oh, Jared, they're going to find this out about you. You're no good." Right? This seeped into my love life, my dating life. I grew up watching my parents fight a lot, sometimes verbally, sometimes physically, right? And it caused a lot of trauma in my heart. But what it did was also create a shame around my ability to be loved. I had this fear, this deep fear that if I were to truly be myself, someone is going to run 1,000 miles. Or if I were to truly be myself, it's going to end up being violent, just like what I witnessed. Okay? A lot of shame, carry shame. Jared, you're not lovable as you are. You cannot be yourself. Hiding my sexuality is not okay, right? Hearing guys at school say faggot, right? All the stuff thrown around. BHMF, welcome along. Faggot, all the stuff. So shame around my sexuality. I'm not deserving of love. I can't be myself. Okay? Next, gonna give you another one. Money. Hey, do you have shame around money? Do you feel shame? This can be holding you back. I grew up, right, with my dad had a scarcity mindset. Like, if I want to buy something, he'll say, "Hey, money doesn't grow on trees. Don't be greedy. Don't you have enough? Don't buy that. Like, what do you expect me? Am I a piggy bank, right?" All these different things, and see how my dad interacted with the world. I had a lot of shame around money. Like, I wanted to be able to buy things, do things, but I had shame. Like, if I were to earn more, it would make me a bad person. It would make me greedy, a bad, selfish human being. Okay? Marcelo, welcome. Now, this is the exciting part though. Because I have spent intentional time to heal every part of this shame, and I'm still healing to this very day, it has freed me, right? It helped me create the body of my dreams. It helped me create this beautiful, loving marriage. We're together for about 6 years now. It helped me create more income, going from unemployed and broke to earning over 7 figures, right? Income, wealth, and doing good things with the money. Creating positive impact in the world. Fulfillment. Excitement. I wouldn't be living this life today if I held on to the shame. So I want you to see yourself in my story. Lay, welcome. Are you holding on to shame that doesn't belong to you? What are those shameful stories? What are those fears that's holding you back? Because here's the reality, guys. If you keep on holding on to that shame, I can promise you things will get worse. Things will fester. That shame, when we hold it back in secrecy, silence, we shove it away, you may think like, hey, maybe this is protecting me, right? I'm so ashamed of this. I'm not going to tell anyone. This is protecting me. You're going to shrink. As the years pass by, you have noticed this, maybe noticed this already. Your health won't just improve. Your love life won't just improve. Your income, your career, your impact won't just improve because you're holding on to the shame. But here's the kicker though. If you are willing to be brave enough to be a courageous gay man that slays shame and you release that, you can suddenly create what you want. Jay Lux, welcome. Here's the reverse side of shame. Maybe you want this fitter, healthier, sexy body. Maybe you want the love life. Maybe you want a loving relationship, okay? Maybe you want more money. Maybe you want more freedom. But then there's a voice at the back of your mind shaming you. Mark Hearn, welcome. Maybe there's a voice at the back of your mind shaming you like, don't be a vain. Don't be vain. Don't want the body because you're going to be an asshole. You're going to be vain. You're going to be one of those Instagram guys that's so vain and gross and all this stuff, right? And you're like, you shouldn't want that. Okay? So every single time you start on some weight loss, fitness, health journey, you are already holding yourself back because you're not all in. There's a voice saying, hey, you shouldn't want that. Don't be a bad person. Maybe you want a beautiful, loving relationship, okay? But then there's shame around it. Like, hey, you don't deserve that. Who are you to want a loving relationship? You're not worthy of love, right? There's that. Shame around those desires. Maybe you want more income. Maybe you run a business, you have a great career, you want to create more impact, but there's a voice holding you back, a ceiling, because you say you already earn enough. You're comfortable as you are. Your business is doing fine. Okay, you shouldn't want more. That's greedy. That is selfish. That shame will absolutely squash you. Okay? But here's the kicker. When you learn how to move past that shame and actually boldly claim your desire, and the world is desperately in need of more gay men who can boldly claim their desires. Say, hey, you know what? I want to be fit, healthy, and strong. I'm going to own that. Hey, you know what? I want a loving relationship, and I'm going to own that. Hey, you know what? I went through a divorce, a tough breakup. It broke my heart. I felt I was left shattered in pieces, but I do want love. I feel I'm deserving of love. I want that, right? Hey, I've struggled. I've been broke my entire life, right? I've just lived on scraps, or maybe I'm doing pretty well, but I'm going to create even more success, even more impact, earn even more freedom, and show other gay men what is possible. What if we had so many examples? Because we have so many stories, right, of pain and traumas. I get that. But what if we had more stories of guys who are crushing it? Gay men who are boldly, unapologetically themselves, who are open and not hiding their sexuality, not hiding themselves in secrecy, but actually living a powerful life. Because guess what? The more gay men who's living this way, what that's going to do for the youth, the LGBT, there's people looking at you right now, you may not know this, seeing you as a potential role model, right? If you're succeeding more, it's not just good for you. If you heal your shame, you live your life powerfully, it's good for everybody. Andy, thank you. Scott, welcome, champ. So, challenge for you. What is that number one shame that you are so afraid to talk about? If you are listening to this right now, right, listen back. I shared a lot of my shames. What's that shame that you're so afraid of? Send me the message. Tell me what's going on. Once you can start to claim that, it's going to free you. as part of what we do, right, we help you. There's a few parts. I help guys build dream bodies. Okay, we lose a bunch of weight. We've got guys like, hey, I'm taking my shirt off for the first time. I'm feeling confident in my own skin. I feel great, right? We've got gay men who come out to their family, though they've been stuck for years. Finally, they go, hey, you know what, Jared? Because of the work we're doing, I now feel like I'm ready to own myself. I'm ready to be myself. And if my family, my parents, family, kids, whoever it is, reject me for it, so be it. At least I'm being truthful to me. At least at the end of my road, I can look back at my life without regret. Right? And they did that, openly claimed, hey, I'm gay, in their professional lives, in their personal lives. And guess what? Majority of people loved them for it. Sure, did some people react negatively? Yes. But was it worth it? Abso-fucking-lutely. All right. Income. We've helped guys, right, double, triple their income, whether with their businesses, their careers, gain promotions, 15K, 20K, 50K, 100K, plus, right, going from earning 50K a year to earning six figures, multi-six figures, guys earning seven figures, and do that unapologetically because they finally claim their worth. So, what's the thing that you want most? You want to be seen, feel desired, feel attractive enough, feel loved. You want to create more wealth, create more freedom, fulfillment in your heart, more abundance, right? What is that thing? What is the thing that you want? Drop in the comments or send me a direct DM. It's game time, guys. It's March 2025. Our guys are crushing it. I would love for you guys to join us. The Darren family, we're going to help you with all those different areas. I work whether privately on a one-on-one basis or on a group basis. Let me know what your thoughts are, what you're struggling with, what your true desires are. It's time. It's time. It's time, guys. Darren, hi. I'll see you guys soon. If this has resonated with you, please hit the like button. Please send me a DM. Please let me know what your thoughts are, what is going on with you. The more you interact, by the way, the more your life will shift. It's easy to sit back and consume things, right? But when you're actually in the game, you're in the arena, that is when your life changes. We don't change by watching. We change by doing and being and becoming and acting. Lots of love. Man, hi. See you guys soon.